Hi, Brody. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm
We are
doing really
here. We're
well.
alive and
I
well. We're breathing. We are blessed for sure.
yes. And I am so happy and I feel so lucky to have met you today. I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
exactly.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell the people, the audience, about you and what you're doing currently.
Yeah. My name is Brody Phoenix. I'm a musician, producer, rapper, singer, a visionary, videographer, cinematographer. Love the realm of just anything creative,
Love
creative
that.
ingenuity,
Yeah.
innovation. And so me and my business partner, we do have a marketing agency. It's called Solo Agency, but now I've kind of not branched off, but I have my other company called Phoenix Visuals. I'm about to start a nonprofit that has a lot of different creative umbrellas underneath it, and Phoenix Visuals is going to be kind of like the media of it.
Phoenix Visuals.
Yes,
Okay, tell me a little bit about like what your main focus is within
yes,
what you're doing right now.
sure, yeah. I think the biggest thing is the creative innovation that breaks through the noise of mundaneness, and just what's average. Whether it's for small businesses, nonprofits, just anything, artists, DJs. I want to tell stories, and I think that's what's
I love
lacking.
that.
You can
Yeah.
capture footage, you can capture the photo, but what are you trying to display? What are you trying to communicate? And I feel like that's what cuts through the noise of everything else. I wouldn't say that everything's oversaturated. You just got to find your niche. You got to find your quote unquote sound. You got to find your style without not necessarily copying somebody, obviously taking inspiration from who you look up to, but making it your own and not comparing yourself into that. I think once you stick to focusing on what you have in your craft, I think that's what's going to set you apart. That's the
That's
biggest thing.
true.
So I
Yeah.
want to capture things visually by telling a storytelling, and benefiting people, and what they want.
So does this come in the art of like recording, photo shoots? What exactly is that
For sure.
specifically?
It's really just capturing video,
Okay.
editing the videos, the sound design of the videos, just getting with the person I'm working with and just storyboarding, getting the shot list, and just kind of going with the flow. And I feel like the going with the flow moments have been very beneficial because it's not scripted. Just like a conversation, you flow, the fluidity of it. So that's the biggest thing. Taking somebody's dream, their vision, what they want to capture, and just bringing it into a visualization that's
Yeah,
impactful. And so that's what I love to do through videography and cinematography, is to tell that story,
I
as
love
opposed to
that.
just shooting a
Like
video and having
just
some
placing
B-roll
something like
footage and
bleh.
some
Yeah,
simple transitions. How could we do something from start to finish, and all the in-between stuff that's gonna
like
bring
be
it.
intriguing.
Yeah, pull you
Yeah,
in,
pull you
bring it
in.
all together. Yeah,
Yeah. I
that's it.
love stuff like that. Like
Yes.
I mean, I do sit down sometimes and I go through like my Instagram or my socials and I go like, okay, like what is interesting and like it has to really
Yeah.
capture me
Yeah.
or else,
It's a
we
3-second
just
hook. It's that
yeah, it's a
it's
3
gotta get
second.
you in. It's
Yeah.
gotta really in. I just find I feel like videography, been tapping into it. I've been doing marketing and social media for small businesses and worked in it full time for a couple years. So I've been doing it about 3 or 4 years. So I'm understanding a lot of the algorithm, interest based, and how to implement that strategy into working with my clients that I work with. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think
Okay. What let me ask you this. What industries are you interested in working with the most? And
yeah.
what industries are you currently working?
Yeah, the most, I don't know, that's so hard. I like doing a lot of different artists, stuff and creative stuff. I like short film. I want to do more short film style stuff that implements into kind of the, not just music, it could be any industry. But currently I'm working with a woman's nonprofit ministry, a Botox clinic. I've done an entrepreneur that does nonprofit stuff. I don't know,
Yeah.
just a variety. DJ
I
stuff. I
feel
went on
like
a
with
DJ tour.
nonprofits, you can tell a story
You
there too.
can,
Like
yeah,
yeah, they have something to share with
yeah.
people. Yeah.
And they're doing a lot of good work of just helping encourage women in any season of life. And so I get to capture those moments and do a lot of the planning and strategy, which is cool. And then the Botox clinic is funny. Like we did like a Halloween thing where I did like they got like this glitter Jason Voorhees mask. And, I did like a whole little cinematic 30-second thing, and she's getting chased in the hallway. And it's like,
I love it.
when you're getting chased by a serial killer, but they have wrinkles. And so the social media manager and us, we're
That's
kind of
awesome.
we're finding stuff, archiving ideas, and then making it our own
I
twist.
love that.
So I think this
That
camera
is
is a
creative.
FX3. I have the 30 just for budget's sake. I'm gonna get there. The
Yeah.
body is about $4,000, but you know the FX30 is pretty close. It's just the crop sensor, so it doesn't get as much light. You know, the low light's not as good. But I got a good lens. And, you know, I'm working my way there. I'm going to get that or the FX6 or whatever. I like Sony,
Yeah.
the color. I like Sony. I mean, it's cinema.
You know your stuff.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
getting there.
I love
I'm
it.
getting there.
I love it.
I love it. So,
Well, this is so exciting. Last question
yeah.
for your business. Like, what do you think stands out in comparison to what everyone else is doing from like your competition? Like, how do you stand out?
Yeah, I feel like the biggest thing is I'm taking the time to master whatever thing I'm trying to edit. Just the creative ingenuity, the innovation, really the storytelling, like I mentioned earlier. I'm not just trying to get a recap of an event, but I'm trying to make you feel the depth of like the message and the meaning behind it.
I love
The
that.
message and the meaning, you know, it's cool to get like a little, like I said, transitions or some B-roll stuff behind the scenes, but I want to tell the
Beautiful.
story. And I
Yeah.
like that, you know.
Yeah, we all love stories.
You got like the
As
Wes
much as we don't
Andersons,
talk
you got,
about it, we
yeah,
love like someone telling us from A to B to C, like what is going on, and then
yeah,
what happened, and then how did it edit? How
yes.
did it finish? You
Yes,
know, like
start to
yeah,
finish.
start
That's
to
what I'm trying to
finish.
do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell the story. That's the biggest
yeah,
thing. I'm looking up, trying to get into more, study filmmakers and a lot
fun.
of social media people. On my algorithm, on my specifically Phoenix Visuals, I'm getting a lot of different, you know, color grading videos I'm seeing and different people that are shooting and editing their style. And I'm just like, I'm inspired by this. I feel like this is the first industry in the video where I'm not really comparing myself. I'm just like more inspired. Because a lot of times we get in our business and we're like, oh, I'm not, they're making this other person making this much. Oh, they have this connection.
Well,
Oh,
you
they have
see,
this.
when you compare yourself, you confuse yourself because you are on a different journey than they are. And when it comes
Thank
to
you.
like the artistic side of you, you need to just let that out.
Exactly.
And then the rest, you know, just goes and plays
Yeah,
all out on its
I
own.
agree.
And
Yeah.
yeah, like definitely.
Yeah, so
Comparison sucks.
it does. And it's hard, you know, you step in spaces and you know, I just try to keep it cool and stay quiet, you know, just live quietly, you know, do my
Yeah,
thing and
quietly but
try to,
loudly through your
yeah, you know,
stories and sharing the stuff that
and you know,
is valuable.
people are watching, you know, people that view your story, people that see you or kind of, oh, I see you doing that on social media or whatever. So everybody's watching. You just got to show how you present yourself online. And I just try to move, just listening to people, building relationships. I'm not trying to get anything out of anybody. I generally want to help them and like create. But
There
you
you
just got
go.
to, you know, every industry, the music, whether it's corporate or whatever, you got to watch out for certain people. You got to, you know, move a certain way. And so if you just don't go, if you go in there without comparing yourself to somebody and just do what you do, it all come together.
Yeah.
So I'm just staying in that lane and
Yeah.
just
Stay
trying to,
focused.
yeah,
Yeah, I
exactly.
love
So,
that. Well, thank you so much for your time.
well, thank you. I appreciate
Yes,
it.
one last question. What did you think about the studio,
Yeah.
Katie's artistic side of
Yeah.
things? Like, she's amazing.
It's awesome. Yeah, I met Katie. When was it? I think I was sitting outside by White Box Roastery on this stairway, and
I love that.
I was actually playing a video I was editing, and I think she saw me playing it or whatever. Then I showed her. She's like, "Yo, this is crazy!" Like, and then we connected. She showed me a quick tour of the studio, and I was like, "Yeah, I gotta come here and shoot something," because it's like retro, like, you know, funky. I like the funkadelic
I
and
love
retro
that.
colors, and
I
then that
love the
room's like
retro.
a
Yeah.
interrogation type of room or like office thing, and then
The
over here,
office one?
yeah, what is it? It's like got little jaguars, you know,
I
leopard
know,
print.
I
I
love
love
it.
that. I'm gonna do
I
something
just
crazy in
what's
here.
crazy in there, like, I feel like people can, like, you know, like, I don't know, like, just from, like, photography, like, I would love to just, like, take pictures in there, like, in, like, my business suits and stuff, and, like, 'cause, like, there's, like, those cheetahs or whatever behind
Yeah,
you,
get a
like
nice soft light right here. Get the
yes, like,
contrast and the
you
shadows on
know,
one
I'm a
side. Yeah,
baddie kinda thing.
got to do it for
Yeah.
the gram. You know what I'm saying? And then that room
Exactly.
out there is pretty cool
Oh, the
too.
retro
Yeah, with the
wall and
locker
stuff,
and
it's
stuff.
so
I'm
amazing.
definitely gonna do
Yeah,
something really
yeah.
dope here. So I'm looking forward to it. So that's
Well
how we got connected. She told me around, and that's how I got connected here. I think it's great what she's doing and opening the door for businesses and people to pursue their dream.
yeah.
How can you
How can
shake that? You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
she's helping everyone,
She's
I love
helping.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yep.
Well, I loved talking to you. Thank you so much for your
Well,
time,
thank
and
you.
hopefully we can have you back very
Yes,
soon.
I will be. I'll
Okay,
be here.
awesome.
Until next time. Bye bye.
Bye.